Well, top of the morning to y'all. My name is David, N6SIK, and I am the president of the High Desert Amateur Radio Club, and I'd like to welcome you this morning to our vlog number 23 for August the 12th, 2020. So far as any kind of old business I'd like to talk about, please remember to cast your vote for the proposed bylaw changes prior to August the 18th. That's the deadline for the voting. If you have not done it yet, please go ahead and email your yes or no response on the ballot, which is just your email, to us being myself, N6SIK at ARRL.net, and Jerry Jurens at N2GJ at ARRL.net. Send an independent email to each of us indicating yes or no. And it would help if we had some way to identify you, like including your name. So I'm looking for someone to become our information coordinator. Someone who could provide a paragraph, or so for the weekly email, and one for the monthly newsletter. I'm asking this in effort for the club to be kept up to date with ham radio related activities on a week-to-week basis. As conditions improve, that's something that everybody would want to know about. Thanks in advance to whoever steps up to this. Talking about the newsletter, I'd like to extend an invitation for any member who would like to present an article for the newsletter. Larry, into NY5L, will be providing an article for the September newsletter. So I'd like to start that. If you guys just want to sit down and write out any kind of article you want, whether it be on a technical topic, a non-technical topic, how you got started in ham radio, where you want to go in ham radio, just all kinds of different things you can talk about, and I'm sure people will find it interesting. The club hats and patches. At my request, Ewell Bratcher, WA5YUL, worked with the Rio Rancho t-shirts to produce a beautiful embroidered patch. The shop now has the computer data in their computer. I'm opening up my patch here, is what's taken so long. This is one of the patches that he came up with. Embroidery, this is a 3-inch patch, and Ewell had a 2-inch logo embroidered directly to his ball cap. So if you're looking for club hats, if you have any kind of hat you have, you can take it over to them and they'll embroider it right on your hat for you. Just about any size you want. The reason this search began is because our friends over at Turbo Threads told me they could not produce a detailed patch like this in the sizes that these folks have done and be able to read it. So basically they told me they couldn't make us hats. So that's the reason we started searching for someone who could. In any event, they can put these logos on any kind of article of clothing that you want, or you can get it from them. They have a huge inventory of shirts, hats, jackets, whatever. The shop is located over at 1207 Golf Course Road, Suite F, over in Rio Rancho. You can speak with either Wayne or Penny at 505-891-1521. All right, that's it for old business a little bit, I guess. Let's move on to some new business. And this is kind of concerning to me. I received an email from two of our members referencing an email they had received, allegedly from me. It was suspicious because it wasn't from any email that I've ever used to communicate with the club. And it had some weird information. The email read, "I need your assistance. Are you available? I'm out of town. I need you to handle this for the High Desert Amateur Radio Club. We need some gift cards for donations to veterans at hospice care and welfare with patients and units for preventative items from the coronavirus pandemic." Written very clumsily, I think. "I have decided to make it a personal duty. I will be responsible for the reimbursement. Signed, David Ham, President, HDARC." So, like I said, I only received information from two members. If you received this email, please let me know so I can include you on the already started investigation into this. Thanks in advance. And please disregard the request in the email. Okay, let's look at some general information here. I'm still waiting for direction from our governor to determine when we can get back together. Her latest update is nothing has changed. The Saturday Nets continue to be a tremendous success. Thanks to all of you members, gosh, and non-members. We are an active, vibrant, and growing club. Lots of stuff going on despite the imposed restrictions. We have collectively come up with ways to move forward. A huge thanks to all of you who have volunteered service to the club since February. I certainly appreciate it. As the scope of the club's activities increase, so do the number of folks that want to get involved. Speaking of activities, we will be down at the shed on Thursday morning. Susan and Yule and Becky and I to spend a few hours doing the inventory at the storage facility here in Rio Rancho. So that is, we did the trailer a couple of weeks ago. We'll do the storage shed, and then we should have a very nice inventory. Susan, I'll take some video while I'm down there. Susan got some inventory tags that will adhere to the property that we really want them on, and we'll go from there. It should be a positive thing all the way around. The WAMO program, that continues to grow. Following each Saturday's net, there is a WAMO net, so when you check in on Saturdays, please remember, hang around. Work the WAMO net following the Saturday morning net. The Wednesday evening net, that's tonight, is at 6:30. Time has changed, and it's on the club's repeater, the UHF repeater 442.750, with a PL of 162.2 and a plus shift. And it also utilizes a VHF crossband simplex frequency of 146.46, no PL. That crossband repeater is located near the intersection of Highway 125 and Paseo del Norte. So it can hear just about anybody. Remember that WAMO stands for Worked All Members Once. The program intends to foster radio communications between the membership. Each active member is issued a WAMO number, and your goal is to exchange that number with as many members as possible. Keep a log of your contacts, and with every 20 contacts, you will receive a certificate of achievement. There wasn't any updates since last week, so check last week's email for a current Whammo list. The Wednesday lunch chat on Zoom is certainly a nice way to spend some time with our members. Look for that log-on information in Wednesday morning's email, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys at the lunch chat today. Well, gosh darn it, having said all that, that's about it for now. Have fun, stay safe, and I'll see you later.